Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show, and it's coming up next. James Paxton gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now in the box, Monty Irvin. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buhner has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Tommy La Stella comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One and one to Tommy La Stella. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie Mays. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. And now here is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Look out, 1-1. Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Kyle Lewis waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. There is LaStella. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Kyle Lewis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Batting third. The first baseman.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. Reined in. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park with no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Willie McCovey. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's pitched out.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. McCovey is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, Orlando.
So in now for San Francisco, Orlando Cepeda. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and another foul ball. That misses for ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up is Buster Posey. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
Nope.
Here it comes, 1-0. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Cepeda, base runner at first with 1 out, and he'll dive back in. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2, high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey Jr. comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Wilmer Flores.
Ball 1.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes Junior.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the clock thickens here, 3-0. Mitch Haniger is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Haniger.
One out, runner at first. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Popped up. Flores has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0. Ball, that's out.
Buhner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Porcello bare hands it. Chopped to third. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. One left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Lewis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monte Irvin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Swing and a liner. Griffey Jr. gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Moore is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Jose Godoy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Popped him up. LaStella will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder.
And so after getting the ground ball with a fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So now here is Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. To third. Seager fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So it'll be the Giants DH, Willie McCovey. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to dig in, Orlando Cepeda worked a walk his first time up. Paxton comes set. Here's his offering.
One and one.
McCovey is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Now here's the first offering.
Lewis.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the
Now
out.
batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Next for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fouled away. Three-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And now the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Count still at 1 and 2. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Lewis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now that's second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So next to bat will be Wilmer Flores. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. That's a hit, the first of the year for San Francisco. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the AB on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The set and the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Flores stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He set the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for San Francisco. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Mariners,
Now at the plate,
the right
Jay
fielder,
Buhner worked a walk
Jay
in his first plate appearance.
Buhner.
Pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
In now the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the AB now. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count it 3-1.
3. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here is Dylan Moore, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Godoy.
Next, it'll be Jose Godoy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Buhner at second. Seager on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Monty Irvin hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next is John.
So the next to bat will be Tommy La Stella. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Pitch on the way.
No pitch off the plate. Ball 2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Willie Mays.
And now Willie Mays. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
1 strike. Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard hit towards center. Griffey Jr. finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, J.P. Crawford. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
Crawford.
First offering on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Next up, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
In tight there as he's got to turn it out of the way of that one.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Mariners are down in order. Still no score. Cannon Middleton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 99.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Willie McCovey.
Leading off to San Francisco, the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Orlando.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Griffey, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. McCovey on third. Cepeda is at second with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now the first pitch. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Now a hard liner. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off. Set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Junior's in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next to stand in is Mike Yastrzemski. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss.
Number 84 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Monty Irvin. No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
One and 2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here comes the 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball well outside. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Popped up. Martinez is there for it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 5 and the Mariners nothing. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way.
Junior.
Ball, that's it.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jay Buhner is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one after the foul ball there. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off to the plate, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He'll try again. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie McCovey, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now here's the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in will be Orlando Cepeda. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. At the plate now is Kyle Seager, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So stepping in is Jose Godoy. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Mays is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Rafael Montero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Montero.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey! That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now that second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Now at the plate here is Wilmer Flores. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate is Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Striding in is Edgar Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
In the air to straightaway right. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. San Francisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Christy Mathewson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
you.